Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be coloring in the month of April in this journal that I designed. So if you haven't already seen this journal at all, I'm going to link a full flip through of it right up here. I'm guessing most of you have, but if you haven't, this is like a pre-made bullet journal that I designed. It's undated, so you can use it anytime. So if you're like, man, it's March and I still haven't really gotten into a good rhythm with my planning, this sounds interesting, you can still get it and use it. And I should have shown this in this video, but you'll see in the flip through video if you watch that one, actually at the back of the journal, there are monthly headings for each month that you can cut and paste. But what I'm going to do today is just write it in by myself, because obviously you can do that too. So this month right here, or this theme, is the fourth theme in this journal. And I'm using it for the month of April. You can use any theme for any month. That's the beauty of an undated planner like this. So this one is a little dinosaur theme, and I've done very similar themes in my own journal before. I'm going to link this year's February video because it's my favorite dinosaur theme that I've ever done in my journal before. But this theme actually looks a lot more like the one that I did last year for February, which I wasn't a huge fan of. But yeah. This one is this cute little dinosaur theme, and I've actually colored in another page like this, like the exact same page, just in a different journal, and I did that for an Instagram reel or a TikTok. So if you haven't watched that yet, I'm going to try to, I don't know, maybe play it over here or link it down in the description or something. I just wanted to do that to give you guys more ideas for like color palettes and heading options and stuff like that for these different months. So here we go. This is my title page. I wrote in April with my zebra mildliner brush pen, and I just darkened up the top half of each letter just using the exact same blue, going over it a second time. And I decided to outline it just since all of the other doodles on the page are outlined. I felt like it might look a little, like almost get lost, you know, if it wasn't outlined. And the finishing touch, what I really love to do in very simple, very plain themes like this, is to just go in with white gel pen and make things a little more exciting. So you can see I've got two different designs on the backs of the dinosaurs, and that's going to carry on throughout the theme as well. So again, if you're new to this journal, what you just saw was the monthly title page. There are 12 of those for the 12 months of the year, and a blank page right beside it, which the purpose of that is just to add some flexibility and some customization with this bullet journal, because I feel like everyone has slightly different needs each month. So if you need a brain dump, if you need a task list, if you need, I don't know, like a memories page, you want something like that, that's what that page is for. You can put whatever you want there. And the rest of the pages I've done for you, still with some freedom and some flexibility. Like for example, this calendar page, again, because it's undated, you can use it for any month, any year. You just write in the dates. And then along the side there are two different boxes. In my own like normal bullet journal that I have been doing this year and in previous years, I use those two areas on the side for my YouTube videos, and then kind of like a weekly focus, which is where I just write kind of the top priority tasks that need to get done that week. So for me, I would write YouTube and focus in those little boxes over to the right, but of course you can use that for other things too. And I've just gone ahead and used all the same colors here. Now the colors that I'm using are mostly Tombos. So I have a brown Tombow 977, yes, 977, an orangish Tombow 947, the green is 228, and then this sort of peachy color is the color Fawn from the Zig Brushable set, and then I have smoke blue here from the Zebra Mildliners. So those are the colors that I used this month, and I actually like the other variation that I did of this even better. I used some of the same colors, but I didn't have the peach, and I didn't, you know, it wasn't quite as like bright and fun as this one. It was even more earthy, which is kind of my thing, so I really like that one. So definitely check that one out if you're looking for more inspiration, either to use in your own planner like this, or even if you're just setting up your own bullet journal. These doodles, I hope you can tell, are really easy. Like you can set up this theme for yourself in your bullet journal as well if you're interested. So if you do have a journal like this, or even if it's not this exact one, but something similar where you're bullet journaling, you're coming up with monthly spreads and stuff, I would love to hear from you guys down in the comments. What do you all use your journal for? Is it just for planning? Is it for planning and memory keeping? Something else? I know for me right now, my main bullet journal, which is the one that you see most often on this channel, is like purely for planning. It just has future events and future tasks. That's it. I used to combine it with memory keeping, but I decided to change that up. And I've got really mixed feelings about that because I find now that my memory keeping is done in a different journal, I just don't do it as much. You know, like my main journal is my main journal. I touch it like so many times a day because I'm constantly writing down a new task, crossing something off. You know, it's always in my hands. And so I find now that I've moved my memory keeping into another journal, yeah, I like the idea of having like just a pure memory journal to look back on in a few years. But I don't love that I don't reach for it as often. You know, it's more out of the way when it's in a different journal. So I'm really considering kind of redoing my journal system for the second half of the year because I know that I'll have to move into a new journal, but I'm not totally sure yet. I would love to hear feedback from you all down in the comments. And I think this journal would be perfect for either of those kind of things, like either planning or memory keeping. You can see here, this is a weekly spread. There are a few different ones scattered throughout the journal, but obviously for the monthly spreads, you know, in that calendar, you could just write one line each day or draw one doodle each day to keep memories there. Or of course you can write future events. You can track things like how much water you're drinking each day, your workouts. You could even just plan out your meals in that calendar box, something like that. And then the weekly spreads here, of course, could also be used for planning or for memory keeping. So I feel like this is really a versatile thing, just like a regular empty bullet journal, but minus all the work of coming up with themes and drawing them. So anyways, this is the weekly spread. I'm only going to color one in, even though of course there are actually 5 weekly pages so that you have enough space for the whole month. And yeah, let me know what you think about this theme. I'm going to flip through it really quick here. I've got my April title page, and then of course that page that you can customize to be whatever you want. I have a calendar. Moving on, I didn't talk much about this next page. It's the habit tracker, and then this month I, need to do, want to do, can do, or this month I'm enjoying, I'm learning, I'm thankful for, whatever you want to use that for. And then of course we have our weekly spreads for the month.